Some people are saying it's wrong. No, I say it's 20. No. Ayyam ma'dudat means days numbered or counted. So you count. In the month of Ramadan, don't you? We count it is 29 or 30. So every time it's not 30 and every time it's not 29. So this is how. So Allah has used the word ayyam ma'dudat. You count the number of days, whether it's 29 or 30, you will come to know. And this lunar system is accurately going on. Whether it comes on Pakistan, this captain is sitting in my audience, he knows the fact that it will be there. You don't need to physically see it. Because by calculation, the movement of the sun and the moon is accurately moving its orbit. It is never late. It doesn't say, whenever it comes on our country, whether it's visible or not, it should be done. We, the experts, know, who knows the navigations, they can calculate and can say, you can't see it, but the moon is there. But it doesn't say, Allah says you should sight the moon physically. The science, you see, people have made watches, they have made so many things. Now you don't require all these things. But still people are living in dark ages. They want to see it, and it was there at that time and you didn't have the invention. Now by calculation exact, by dot, navigator experts, the person who knows these things, they know because the moon is traveling at a constant speed in its orbit. And whenever the earth, the country of your country, it should be there. So it is not a confusion. This created by people. What they say, the jury is sitting and looking and citing, and we didn't cite it. So it doesn't say about citing at all. You know it. I say you. So you count these days. So now it says, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِّنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. Whoso from you is sick or over journey, then count the number from other days. So now if a person is sick, that he should know that his sickness will be cured, or for people are sick, there are types of sicknesses. And we can take a medical advice, not your wishful thinking that I don't want to fast. Not your wishful thinking, I don't want to fast. It is doctors, medical experts, they know you are not feeling well, you require medicine, and it's not good for your health at this particular time, so Allah is giving you a margin. Then you fast in the other number of days when the sickness is over. Similarly, people are flying from, look, I would like to say about the journeys. Like for example, I live in Pakistan, and this gentleman has come from Hyderabad, sitting in the audience. He has traveled at least 100 kilometers, approximately some kilometers the right he came. So there is no problem. A journey, if you're traveling in a journey where there is no time difference, listen to me very carefully, the journey in journeys, there is no time of difference, you can fast. But if there is a time of difference, you cannot. Like if you go by planes, there's a time of difference. Because you're going either easterly or westerly, there's a time difference. So you are not allowed to fast. So Allah has mentioned only journey. It is a man to judge whether he's sick or whether he's alright. It is doctors to judge. They will say, look, no, you're not right. So the experts know that there will be a time difference. And in the time difference, your fast will go wrong. You are living in one particular area. The time is changing of a second or 2 seconds, 3 seconds in a country, in a place. In that whole country, if you're traveling, you can fast. But in a plane, the experts will tell you, no, if what flight you're going to from here to, for example, suppose you go to India and the India and Pakistan time is same, then you can fast. But if there's a difference of timing, the experts will tell you, no, there will be a difference time, you cannot fast. So you must understand journeys and sickness is related to the experts. They can advise you that this journey is possible, you can fast, and this sickness is possible, you can fast, and this sickness is not right, you cannot fast. And this journey you cannot fast because of the difference of time. And further it says, وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ فِدْيَةٌ طَعَامُ مِسْكِينٍ. And over those who are enclosed or encircled, then ransom, redemption is to feed the needy. Everybody has got it? Okay? So if a person is sick continuously, so that means he is encircled in sickness. You follow what I'm saying? Further, and those who are encircled or enclosed in sickness continuously, then they will feed. The ransom is redemption is to feed the needy. Did you understand my point? Any person who is there are people in the world who are continuously sick. They are encircled. They are enclosed, and encircled and enclosed in that sickness. If you people, any person know that the doctor, they will visit to a doctor and he says, I am continuously sick, I can't live without water, I can't do this without. So he's encircled and enclosed in that sickness. Or if he's traveling in space, he's enclosed and encircled. So he cannot, journey like that. So if you're enclosed and encircled, then you have to feed the needy, one person. One fast equal to one feeding of one person. But normally in generally I've taken, people have taken this ayat in a sense that even if I'm feeling, so I've got the strength to fast, I'm not fasting, I'm just giving the feeding to the poor. It's wrong. It is only when we're encircled of sickness continuously, or if you're in circles or a journey where the time difference is continuous, you cannot fast, so then you feed the one person, needy person. Otherwise you have to fast. And the sickness is over, you have to again fast. Again fast. When the sickness is over. But the sickness is, if you're encircled with sickness, and the doctors know, the experts know that no, it's not right for you to fast. So it's not, then you are encircled in sickness, you can feed the poor, the needy, the miskin, masakin, miskin. And so whosoever voluntarily does betterment, then it is better for him. And that you fast, it is better for you if you know. So in this whole ayat, we have got the point that we are fasting in the month of Ramadan. Why? Because the Quran was sent down as a guidance. We can take guidance from it. Secondly, the purpose of fast is to take God. And if I am sick, or I am a journey, a sickness that can be cured, you can complete the fast in the other days. And if the journey is complete, I can complete the fast in the other days. But if such a journey or such a sickness that you are encircled in it or enclosed in it, then you have to feed the needy. You follow what I'm saying? Or if whenever you find the time, if you have got this, fasting is better for you. Not just you're healthy, you're giving one feeding the poor. People are healthy people, they can fast, but they are saying one fast is equal to one feed needy, feed the needy. No, unless you are encircled that you cannot fast, you are in that condition, then only you can feed the needy, otherwise not. So this was the relation to the ayats of fasting during the month of Ramadan. Now there are other fasts mentioned in the Quran which are not related only to the month of Ramadan. We know I have now discussed, but there are other fasts mentioned in the Quran, the same fast and the timings. I will read this ayah where you will come to know the timings and the abstainness. What to abstain. So in Surah Al-Baqarah 2 and ayah 187, أُحِلَّ لَكُمْ لَيْلَةَ الصِّيَامِ صِيَامِ الرَّفَثُ إِلَى نِسَائِكُمْ هُنَّ لِبَاسٌ لَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ لِبَاسٌ لَهُنَّ عَلِمَ اللَّهُ أَنَّكُمْ كُنْتُمْ تَخْتَانُونَ أَنفُسَكُمْ فَطَابَ عَلَيْكُمْ وَعَفَا عَنْكُمْ فَالْآنَ بَاشِرُوهُنَّ وَابْتَغُوا مَا كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا حَتَّى يتبين لكم الخيط الأبيض من الخيط الأسود من الفجر ثم أتموا الصيام إلى الليل ولا تباشرون وأنتم عاكفون في المساجد تلك حدود الله فلا تقربوها كذلك يبين الله آياته للناس لعلهم يتقون. It is lawful for you to be indecent, to have obscene talks to your woman or wife in the night of the fast. They are a covering for you and you are a covering for them. Allah knows that you betrayed your souls or yourselves so he returns over you and pardon you about it. So now accompany them and seek what Allah has written for you, and eat and drink until the white thread from the dawn clarifies for you from the black thread. Then complete the fast towards the night. And you do not accompany them when you are devoted in the mosque. That is itikaf. These are the boundaries, limits of Allah, so you do not go near them. Likewise, Allah clarifies His ayahs, signs for the people, so that they may take guard. Now in this ayah, you will come to know in the fast what we have to abstain. You see, the first portion of an ayah is referring to obscene talks or indecent. You know, a husband, there's a separate topic which deal with a relationship between husband and wife. Husband-wife relationship, in a particular time factor in having sexual relationship, there is a specific prerequisite of that relationship is indecent talk to the wife. Rafasa is permissible by Allah. All over a year and in the night of the fast is permissible by Allah. But what has happened? People thought this month is holy, so they avoided the talk, taking that it is the whole month is holy. So Allah says it is lawful for you to be indecent, to have an obscene talk to your woman in the night of the fast. Not in the daytime when you are fasting. In the daytime when you are fasting. The daytime is fasting. We are getting the time factor of the fast and what we have to abstain. We cannot be indecent talk in the daytime when we are fasting with your wife. So now Allah says that it is lawful in the night of the fast. That means in the night of the fast, if you intend to have relations, you can have indecent talks. But what happened? Allah says that it says that it's explained to you that, and He explains that these women are a covering for you, for them. They are a covering for you, and you are a covering for them. Meaning that she's not going to discuss with other people about your indecency, and neither you will discuss what the indecency you have with your wife. Both are libas and covering to each other of during that indecent talk in the night of the fast and all over year. Specially permission is granted in the month of Ramadan, in the night of the fast, when people took this as a holy month and a sacred month, they forbid this. So Allah says further, Allah says, you betrayed your souls. So He returns over you and pardon you about it. So now accompany them and seek what Allah has written over you. Meaning in the night of the fast, people betrayed their souls by it was lawful for them to be indecent with their wife. They did not become indecent in the whole month of Ramadan, the night of the fast. So Allah says that Allah pardoned you, and He expects you to, if you are taking as a holy whole month, in the night of the fast also you are not being indecent to your wife. So He says He has pardoned you and pardoned you about it. So now accompany them and see what Allah has written over you. Mean you can be indecent. It's lawful for you. So there were women, there were people and men today also, and at that time and all time, they take the whole month as Ramadan holy and fix it as a holy and sacred, and they do not have any indecency talks in the month of Ramadan until the month of Ramadan is over. So I say you betrayed your souls. You betrayed your own souls. This law was not from Allah. You made it unlawful, so Allah said it is lawful for you to do so. So now first portion we have understood that in the daytime you cannot be indecent, indecent, the word there is rafasa, means you cannot have any kind of touch. Is beyond. You can't touch your wife because Allah does not permit you to be indecent. You understand what I'm saying? In relationship of sex, that people are thinking that we are not eating, drinking, we can have relationship. What are you talking? Allah is using the word not even indecent in the daytime. In the night time it is permissible only. So in the daytime you are fasting. That first we come to know that you cannot have any physical contact, no contacts whatsoever, even not even indecent with your wife in the daytime when you are fasting. The night of fast is allowed. Now further it says, now is the timings. وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا لَكُمُ الْخَيْطُ الْأَبْيَضُ مِنَ الْخَيْطِ الْأَسْوَدِ مِنَ الْفَجْرِ ثُمَّ أَتِمُوا الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ. Now this portion of an ayah is explaining us the timings of the fast. He says you eat and drink when the white thread is clear to you from the dawn, from the black thread. Now this is known as a twilight time, meaning the time before the sunrise. Before the sunrise, when the sun starts to come, before the sun, actually you don't see the sun, but you see the darkness is removed. Little darkness is removed, and that is the white thread from the black thread. The whole is black, and when the light blackness is gone and the white thread you can see, that is the time of closing the fast. Okay? Now it says further, ثُمَّ أَتِمُوا الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ. Then you complete the fast when? Hello? When you complete ثُمَّ أَتِمُوا الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ, when you complete the fast, إِلَى اللَّيْلِ, towards the night. Towards the night. Okay, hold on. The very important point. It says towards the night, not in the night. There are communities that you call Shia group, they open the fast in the night. If it would be in the night, it would be fil layl. Fi means in. Ila means towards the night, as the night approaches. And it would be fil layl means in the night. The word night is there, I understand. But the question is, Allah does not say fil layl means in the night. So he said towards the night. So the moment sun sets, it's the beginning of the night. So Allah says, ثُمَّ أَتِمُّ الصِّيَامِ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ. You complete the fast towards the night, not in the night. If you complete the fast in the night, means you are making late for 10 minutes, whatever the minute says. You are establishing the night, then you are opening the fast. So I have to make this important, because people are making this, it says layl in the Quran. Of course it says layl, but what does it say? It doesn't say fil layl means in the night, it says towards the night. Night doesn't be, our night begins the moment the sun sets, is set, the night begins. And even the opening of the closing of the fast, it's not in the daytime. It's not the daytime, it says the white thread and the black thread is clear. It's not day, it is just night, starting of the night, starting of the day. It is not, that same is when the sun sets, it is again twilight time. Not the moment it sets, it is there. It is not in the night. The night is complete darkness. So you must understand. So now here I would like to make one more point. You see this, it says very clearly, I will read again. Hatta wakulu washabu, eat and drink. Hatta yatabayyana lakumul khaytul abyazu minal khaytil aswadi minal fajr. Fajr, the word it means daybreak. So he says, eat and drink until the white thread from the dawn. From the dawn means daybreak. Clarifies to you from the black thread. The sun has not come out. It is just a change of color of blackness into slight whiteness. That is the daybreak. Okay? And it says that you will complete it in the night, towards the night. Not in the night, towards the night. So now you must understand, that means that we are allowed to fast where night and day. Allah says night and day is present. In Arabic, layl means night, nahar means day. Nahar means daylight. And there is another word, yawm means period of time. Period. So when Allah says night, it says lawful for you is to be indecent in the night. So that means nahar is day. Similarly, it says you eat and drink till this white, that means daytime and night time. Now what happens if you're living in North Pole? Or you're living in, the sun is going around, look, normally sun goes like this, it rises, it goes on top of your head and it goes and set. But in an area where not higher latitudes, it moves like in a circular motion. It goes from like this, whole circles, and it come back again. It's like this is moving. It's not going up, it's just moving like this. I'm just in a layman's language, I'm explaining. So for example, east is there, and you see the difference. You see, look, 6 o'clock, I'm just giving you an example to explain to you. 6 o'clock is there, east, the sun rises. So now here in this world we will see like this going, it will go like this, it will go like this, it will join here. Okay, sunrise, this D you make like this or you make like this, here, exactly same, and it will come like this, again it will be there. But it will go down from the earth, it will come back from here again. So on the North Pole, on areas where there are 6-month days, okay, would you fast there or not? Hello? Will fast? Why? Did you say daylight? Did you say daylight? Did you say night? It says layl. Yeah, I was telling you. You see, listen to me very carefully. The Quran says that daylight and the night. There is no night. So it's days. So you are enclosed in a situation you cannot fast because of your condition there. Like if you're on a journey in space, there is no day and night, this 24 hours. So you are enclosed because we are fasting due to lunar moon month, not a solar. So in that, if there is day, so I was just explaining to you, in the night of the fast is permissible. If it's almost day, whereas there is no difference of day and night, because I would say it's the dawn, it says about the dawn. You follow what I'm saying? That is why I'm trying to emphasize this ayat very clear to you, that if you are living in those areas where there is no sunset, there is no night, there is no day. If there is a day and night difference, it can be 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours. But it must have a difference of day and night. You can have 18 hours fast, you can have 16 hours fast, you can have 12 hours fast or 14 hours, 20 hours, but it should have a difference of day and night. If there is no difference of day and night, then you are not allowed to fast. So that means you are enclosed or you are encircled in a situation, you have to feed the poor. You understand my point? Because people are saying that it's not possible to play in the North Pole or South Pole where there are night, 6 months night. Okay, there's night, there's no daybreak then. If there's no daybreak, you are not allowed to fast. Then, but there is a compensation for you to practice Allah's judgment. He says to you, if you are enclosed, I read the ayah, if you are enclosed or encircled in a situation, then you feed the needy. So this is also a condition where you are in that area where there is no difference of day and night. It is continuous day. And it doesn't, I don't want to go into detail, but it starts dipping, it dips and comes and it dips and comes and finally it goes from 6 months, how it goes, there's a different procedure involved. In technology, in science, how the sun moves and it starts dipping again and then it starts dipping again, it again behave like us, like we are in this area. But it's altogether different. But if it is no day, it's always daytime, so night is not appearing. And you can't see the white thread and the black thread of dawn. You cannot. So you are enclosed and circled in that area, in that situation. So what you will do? You will feed the poor. Simple. Now further the ayah says, وَلَا تُبَاشِرُنَّ وَأَنْتُمْ عَاكِفُونَ فِي الْمَسَاجِدِ. And when you are devoted in the mosque, you do not accompany your women. So now this is very important. People have not understood. I mean, they have understood, but practices are going unusual practices. It says, وَلَا تُبَاشِرُهُنَّ وَأَنْتُمْ عَاكِفُونَ فِي الْمَسَاجِدِ. So men are sitting in a mosque, like itikaf they say, men are sitting in the mosque, not women. Women are not sitting in the mosque. So he says, you will not accompany or accompany them, your women, when you are sitting, means when you're devoted in the mosque. So you will not have any this kind of accompany them in the mosque. You are sitting. Now what happened nowadays? Women are sitting in the house. Where does it say you sit in the house, women? Does it say in the ayahs? It says akifuna fil masajid. So I don't understand. Why can't people understand this ayah? It is referring to men. And men are asked to sit in the mosque for a period of time. That is 10 nights of the month of Ramadan. I will discuss, we will see that 10 nights of the last 10 nights in the month of Ramadan, you can sit in the itikaf and devoted are men. So why women want to sit in the mosque? And why Allah is not allowed them to go to do so? Because of menstruation, because of childbirth or breastfeeding. So many things are with women that they are secluded or excluded from these kind of laws and rules and regulations of God. So you say no, they can sit in the house. Who said that they can? Allah doesn't say this. It's in masjid. And masjid and house in Arabic, bait means house. Bait means house. And masjid means place of prayer. They are two different words. So it says that specifically, وَلَا تُبَاشِرُنَّ وَأَنْتُمْ عَاكِفُونَ فِي الْمَسَاجِدِ. And you do not accompany your wives or women when you are in the masjid, devoted in the mosque. So men are sitting in the mosque last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan. That is itikaf. Suppose now these women, they go for Umrah and Hajj there in the sacred mosque, and they can sit, can be devoted for a period of time. Like for example, normally it's a practice, they go for Zohar prayers and they are in wuzu or they are alright. They can sit till Maghrib, Isha, no problem. But these men have to sit 10 nights totally, 10 day and night, sorry. Except for Sahri and Iftari or go to the toilets, that's all. Then you have to be in the mosque all the time. So men can be devoted. Women can be devoted for a small little period of time. But for not 10 nights. Because of they don't have to sit in the house also. It's not mentioned in the book. So this is what I was just trying to say. So he says, Tilka hududullah. These are the boundaries of Allah. Fala taqrabuha. Do not go near them. كَذَلِكَ يُبَيْنُ اللَّهُ آيَاتِ لِلنَّاسِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ. Likewise, Allah clarifies His ayat signs for people so they may take guard. So now the month of Ramadan, the fasting is clear to you. The time of fast is clear to us. And it is also clear in the daytime we have to abstain from loose talks and obscenity. And the night of the fast we can. But once we are in the mosque, we are not allowed.